just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A run, Jeanty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down, as they'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Hurts now. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. He'll be close to a first down. A little short. That tackle made at the 42.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. To the air again. Hurts. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Giants are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That pass play good for 22. First down, Giants.
Deputy!
Here's a first down for their running back. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 27-yard line.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Jeanty. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one. Really well executed counter there, Michael. What you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4-5 speed to maybe play at a 4-7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
We'll will get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, stack. Viking 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Giants will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Ravens take over.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready? 70 line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
McCaffrey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Jones. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here's Hurts. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Raiders are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They look underneath here for McCaffrey.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Giants
Hold it ready.
Set to go now on first and 10.
at the 35-yard line.
Back. 70, 60, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right side, caught by Wiley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first half. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 23-yard line.
Okay,
Here's 2nd and 9.
Deputy! Pass the stick!
Back to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Giants first down. First down and goal to go.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Let's cut it!
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Down! 70 Timberwolves!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught just past the pylons. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me?
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Giants 24, Raiders 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the handoff, this is Genty. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. McCaffrey gonna return it. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Come on, come on! Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready, ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! 18, Pioneer! Let's go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. is their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Here's first and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now give on the ground. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's third and 2.
Here we go. Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Vegas. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, Hurts. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go.
He'll step up and run this. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Man in motion here is Tucker. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll find Genty in the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Hurts to the air on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Charger. Riggs. Hey, Smash.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
This one's going to be taken in by Collins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
60 by 6.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Ready?
On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. From the 41, here's second and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown tonight.
The kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions get louder than my words. How you so lost,
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here we go.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big game. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that put the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas.
A first down throw for Hurts. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Hurts again.
Lions 42-yard line.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 7.
Again, Hurts
First down.
rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Man in motion is Smith. To the air again. Hurts. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Hurts will try it again. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Vegas.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Smash, smash, Stephanie.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
It's first down, and they'll run. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Let's go.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. And now we got a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And no chance to turn, and you go. That's one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll get this off to Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them that way. Now Hurts into the hands of Pickens once again. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Las Vegas.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. On 2nd down, Hurts. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
And inches.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game. Now the lineup for the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They bounced back from the loss last week. Didn't put in a determined effort. Come away with the victory.